There's nothing like cracking that cellophane and pulling that record out. It just smells great.
Welcome to Bod's Mayhem Hour.
Non-stop hardcore energy.
I love the show, guys. You're awesome.
Unlike any other.
With your host, John the Bod, a.k.a. The Bodfather.
Man, this stuff rocks.
The views and opinions of the guests do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Bod's Mayhem Hour, its staff, affiliates, or sponsors. Parental discretion is advised. Welcome to Bod's Mayhem Hour.
What's up, everyone? I am Skeezie, aka Billy Joe Eastep, aka Skeeter Gene Moses.
What's up, everybody? It's 2 a.m. Bumpin. How you doing out there?
And you know what you're watching? You're watching that Bod's Mayhem Hour, boys.
Yeah, heard.
Hey everybody, welcome to Bod's Mayhem Hour. I'm your host, John the Bod, aka the Bodfather. And as always, I'm bringing you guys and gals awesome interviews. Today it's an honor and a privilege to welcome back these gentlemen who have been on my podcast a long time ago with different things that they have been doing. Mr. Eli Griffith and Billy Joe Eastep. They have collaborated on a joint tape entitled Skeezie Songs. Eli remixed this tape, which basically is trap rap music, and he also made it chopped and screwed remix and all that good stuff. So I know I'll probably butcher some of that, but Eli and Billy, how you guys doing? And welcome to the podcast again, my friends.
Hello. What's up? Hey, thank you for having us, man. It's an honor and a privilege.
No problem. No problem. So we'll get to you first, Mr. Eli. You just survived Helena, the hurricane from hell. So how much damage y'all take, and how'd everything come out down that way?
Man, we got lucky. We just had like a few trees down in the yard, like a few like big limbs, nothing major. But a lot of places around us, man, they got it pretty good. But we got blessed. And man, like my heart just goes out to all those folks. It's pretty sad stuff, man. And if anybody can help, try to do the best you can.
Yeah, they're saying this was like a 100-year flood that we had from this storm. So yeah, it's insane. What about you, Mr. Billy? How you doing, my friend?
Dude, I'm feeling pretty groovy. I'm feeling pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
How did all this come together? I know you guys know each other from a while back, but how did this actually all come together?
Man, to be honest, I really don't either. And see, like that's the good thing. You're like, like the friendships where you're like, how did we even meet? I have no idea. It just magically happened one day.
Well, I was on Eli's podcast a couple of years ago. I was on there a couple of times.
Oh yeah, and we've kept in touch. I've always been a big fan of what he does, man. Like the Skeezie stuff, but also his like personal stuff. This dude, I mean, like there's so much music that comes out of this man. So there's always something to listen to. Yeah. And man, it's cool that we finally did something together.
How excited are you, Billy, to have these Skeezie songs remixed, and plus have Eli do the remixing for you on this?
I think that's really cool, man. Like he hit me up. He was like, "Hey, I've been getting back into making music." I was like, "Oh hell yeah, dude!" He was like, "I'm gonna remix some of your shit and can check it out." I sent him some of my songs, and I was like, "Here, pick out whatever sounds good to you that you want to remix, that you can do whatever you want to it." And he also made some cool ass like music videos for him. I put those on my YouTube channel, man. They got a pretty good amount of views actually, pretty quickly. I think they're at like a couple thousand right now.
Was there anything specifically, Eli, that you were looking to do in these songs remixing? Was there something about that caught your eye, like, hey, I can jazz these things up?
The style, Well, the thing about a Skeezie album, man, that I love is every song sounds different. But there's a few songs in there, that kind of had that chopped and screwed feel to it. And just, the weirder, the better. And the thing I love about his Skeezie stuff, dude, it's pretty weird. So, yeah, man, like it was just a blend of two styles that went so good together and created a beautiful product.
When you got these products back, Billy, and started listening to them, man, what was your reaction to them?
Dude, so I was at my friend's house, man, and chilling, dude, doing her thing, doing some activities, doing some stuff to make us feel some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we put that up on the speaker, and I put it on full blast, and I just heard the bass drop of the real slow, sludgy like. I was like, "Yo, this is tripping me out." And me and him just like sat there and just listened to it. I was like, "Wow, this is pretty cool." And we listened to the other ones that he had sent me, and we thought it was really neat.
Was it difficult, Eli, chopping and remixing these songs, or no? Did it come easy?
Man, like I find it really simple. One of my buddies was telling me yesterday, he's like, he don't see how I find it so simple, but it's just one of them things that come natural, and I'm blessed about that. And two, man, like chopped and screwed, I ain't a very popular style of music, so it's cool that we're bringing it back. More people should know about it. R.I.P. DJ Screw.
How's the feedback been on the release of these new Skeezie songs, guys? What are you seeing from everybody that's kind of impressed you on what you've done with these, Eli, and plus for you, Billy?
Dude, people love like the weird, trippy music videos. Like people love that stuff, man. Like the weird, creepy edits, the strange like reverb, the whole like liminal feel of it, man. Everyone digs that.
I'm surprised we didn't get like a lot of negative feedback, to be honest. YouTube only banned us one time, and we tried it again. And it went through. So they were cool. I guess they forgave us the first time. But yeah, I'm so surprised. I'm so surprised.
Was there a track on this Skeezie tape that totally ended up sounding different than what it was intended to? Was there one that you took, man, was just like, I want to go this way, but it took off in a much different perspective?
Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's two versions of that on the song.
Yeah.
And, what's funny is I went to Disneyland for the first time this year. I had an emotional connection to that song.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I like that song a lot. It's one of my favorites on the album. So people check that out. Sorry about that table bump.
So was it the Disneyland that you saw and they're like, oh, I got to do this because it's got Disneyland?
Yeah, and the Club 33 version. There's a reason it's called Club 33. Never check that out. Disney's weird. Just saying.
All right, for the both of you, any track standing out more to you than any right now on this Skeezie tape? Now, Skeezie, I know these are your babies. I know that tremendously. But are there any for both of you that stick out the most, possibly?
Dude, I think the whole vibe of all of it, dude, this is so sludgy and so like gloomy, and it just punches you. I think it's all really good. I think the whole thing is it's a short tape. It's like how many tracks are on there? 4, 5?
Yeah, I think it's like 6. And I think it's only like 14 minutes, maybe. It doesn't take a lot of people's life away for y'all to listen to it. Just saying. But hey, I think Shake's kind of stands out a little bit.
Shake does stand out. I actually forgot about that.
Yeah. The other ones, are kind of pretty hardcore, dark.
They're like bass
Shakes, like all the fellas, y'all can listen to all the other ones. You got your ladies in the car, turn on Shakes. She'll appreciate it.
Everybody starts tremendously shaking,
Exactly.
Billy, what's it mean to you to have somebody locally or just anybody right now just to that wants to take your music and do this, man? What's your thoughts on that?
Dude, I think it's really cool, man, and a lot of more people are noticing my music, especially lately, because I just dropped like a full-length album. I'm gonna plug that. I dropped like a full-length album under my regular name, dude, Billy Joe Easter. It's like folky stuff. It's like psychedelic rock. It's like indie, bunch of stuff like that. And I'm gonna get you, so if anybody wants to get that on CD, hit me up.
And I'll say this, man. You have like went from rock to just like out in left field, and I don't mean it in a bad way. I mean, I'm just saying like you have not pigeonholed yourself to just like one thing. You are all over the place, and that's what I like. I like to see people experimenting with their stuff to see exactly what fits for them.
Yeah, I've always been like that, man. Like, what I do is, I guess, where I listen to a lot of music, man. That's all I do is listen to music. So I guess where I listen to so much music, it makes me want to create. I guess the sounds that I'm hearing, it makes me want to. It really influences me. I guess. I get a lot of inspirations from different types of music.
You know, I give you both kudos because I'm so frustrated with my videos, my creativity for my paranormal videos. And it sucks for me because I can't get out what I see in my head, what I want to do in my head. But you two, what you're doing and putting out, man, is fucking great. These couple videos are pretty damn awesome. I know it's AI stuff, I get that, but I mean it fits the bill. Everything fits what you guys are doing. So kudos to you guys. And I wish my frustrations would go away, but we'll see.
Hey, we're artists. We all have frustrations, and the frustrations are what keep us moving forward. So keep on frustrating, man. It's going to keep pushing.
All right, Billy Joe, here's a quick question, man. I know this is something that I always was thinking about earlier today. Like, did any songs come over from any of your previous projects on this tape that you guys did? Did anything come over, or are these all just brand new stuff?
These are all just songs that have been out on various different like albums.
Okay.
Like these are all like remixes, you know what I'm saying? So these are all like remixes of, either singles or songs that are on like other albums I have already. So like he just checked out all my music and that's the ones he picked out, man.
So I'm going to put you on the hot seat here, Billy, to talk about Mr. Eli. How was it working with him on this project or collaboration, I should say?
Dude, I love working with Eli, dude. Eli's a goat, man. Look at him, bro. Like he's the coolest, right? So like, I would love to make a second tape with him, another Chop and Screwed collaboration. I think that'd be pretty neat.
Is the track listing placement important for these tape or EP collaborations that you guys are going to do? Do you both get together? Are you both going to get together and say, okay, let's put this track here, let's put this one here? There's like an even flow to it.
I think it's pretty important, but to be honest, like I kind of took over that process and kind of surprised them with it. But
Yep.
they're both happy with the outcome, But it has a vibe. It starts off with young Baphomet, and it kind of sets the mood of something spooky.
Eli, was there anything that you held back that you want to say possibly for something else in the works for you guys? Is there anything in that mastermind of yours that's like, I'm going to hold this back and see what we can do?
No, we picked out certain songs and that just kind of fit that. But
Yeah,
I'm a
there's no
huge
homebacks.
fan.
We got bands.
Dude, like I'm a huge fan of his song is called Shit. And dude, I would love to like work on more of that style of stuff because man, it's such a good song. Trust me, all his shit is good, literally. But I mean, man, that song is just so beautiful. But it's whatever happens. Here lately I've been trying to be kind of go with the flow, just lay back and let the river take me. But just whatever happens. It's a good mindset to have. Be a little bit more free and creative. That's really important right now.
Yeah, people don't need to sleep on us Eastern Kentucky boys. I know Eli's down in Georgia now, but we're all Eastern Kentucky boys. There's a lot of people here that to me should be signed and what some of this other shit that's out there, and that's what it is. It's just pure shit.
The beauty of it though is we ain't got to be signed anymore.
That's right. So again, like I said, kudos to Billy for what he's doing, because like I said earlier, he's not being pigeon-toed to what he wants to do. He does anything and everything. So that to me is just somebody who wants to do what they're going to do. That's cool. That's a whole lot of shit right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to trying to find some shows to play, like acoustic shows. I don't even know where to start, you know what I mean? But I'm try to get that going, get CDs. I already got some CDs, so if anybody wants to hook up on that, hit me up.
What does each of you bring to this collaboration that just makes that chemistry work between you two?
Probably weirdness.
That's probably what it is.
And I mean that in the best way, because I mean there's so many people out here that's just, it's Kanye said at one time, like your disease can also be your superpower. You know what I mean? And you know, like we're a little bit messed up in the head, but the best artists are. All geniuses are crazy. Everybody great's a little bit weird. And I'm not trying to say that we're great, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Pretty much, we both have diseases. Is what you said.
Yeah. Yeah. Mental health ain't good.
Are you going to? I know you mentioned this earlier, but are you going to release anything new with this project or collaboration, I should say? And is there anything that that you just want to do newer instead of going back and choosing more songs to do?
Yeah, dude, I got a lot of stuff coming out. I got a lot of stuff planned out already. I got my deathcore, like grindcore project drops on Halloween, so I got that coming out. Um, you can also get that on CD as well. And then I'm gonna drop another you know solo like under my actual name, folky indie, just personal stuff. I'm gonna drop another one of those towards the end of this year again, probably.
This is my favorite part of every interview that I do, and we're just gonna get to know each of you just on your musical level here. I know this is gonna be a tough question because everybody loves a lot of stuff out there, but if you both could write an album equivalent to your favorite band's album, which album would that be? If you could write an album equivalent to closest to whatever you love, what album would that be?
Dang. That's a good question.
I got a couple in my head, man.
I knew Billy would. I knew he would.
I would say mine probably be Joe's Garage by Frank Zappa.
Okay.
Ooh,
Dude,
that's a
I was
good
gonna write something
one.
like that. I was gonna
That's
write
a
something like
good
that.
one.
Man,
I'm gonna
nobody
do
has
something like
ever
that.
nobody's ever mentioned Frank Zappa on here as far as writing an album.
Oh, man.
That's
I'm gonna,
awesome, dude.
I'm gonna do something like that.
Okay.
I feel so basic now. I was gonna say Kanye's "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy."
No, bro. No, I mean, hey, that's actually a good. I like
And
that.
that's an amazing album. But
I
man,
actually like that album.
you went deep, and oh, that was a good answer, man. Damn, that was a good answer.
It's like we're on Family Feud. Good answer. Good answer.
Dude, I would love to do like a game show like that, man.
Kanye's "My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Okay.
Fantasy," of course, that one. But man, there's
I have
so many
another
that
one.
come to mind right now. Another basic one, but another like this album, is probably probably my favorite album of all time. Pink Floyd's "Dark Side of the Moon."
Oh,
Like
good one.
I mean, like it's just like whenever you get like really deep as far as that creative process, it's so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So like I wish I could like the stuff is really easy nowadays. I wish like it was kind of a little bit more of a challenge like it was back then, and still create some of the coolest shit that still sounds great 50 years later.
All right, Eli, I'm going to backtrack here for just a few moments here. Is this the first set of songs that you've actually been able to go in and chop up and remix, or have you been doing this for a while?
Oh no, I've done this like trill stuff that I released on Facebook, and that's like on my. If you go to my personal Facebook page, go to that link, you can find everything on there. Really weird stuff, but it's cool, and it's kind of like nowadays songs. You got like NLE Choppa, SZA, Migos, Travis Scott, people like that. You know what I mean? I'm doing a lot more local stuff and stuff with friends and all that. But for the people that want, a more modern, almost more normal thing, then that's for them. But the videos ain't very normal. But something to watch late at night. Hence the name. Where's that?
2 a.m. Bumpin.
Exactly. Listen to it at nighttime. The lights out, maybe a few drinks in. Be weird.
Exactly. All right, Mr. Billy, how can folks stay in touch with you, buy all your stuff? Because I know you got a ton of shit that's out there, my friend. How can they do it? We want to get you out there, man.
Necromutation album coming out on Halloween, so that's pretty cool. It's called Get Schmacked, so that's just pretty cool. I'm gonna try me and him gonna try and drop another collab tape probably. I'm gonna try and see if he wants to do that.
Yes, sir.
I got a black metal, like a depressive black metal, at like ambient black metal project called Stray. I'm gonna make some cassettes. I got Sounds of Souls cassettes out right now, so you can cop one of your boys' cassettes. Get you a Sounds of Souls cassette. Shout out Trevor. Yeah, man. Lots of shit coming, man.
See, this is what I'm saying, that there's always something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, he's always doing something.
It's amazing. There's nobody like this dude, like he deserves all the flowers. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it in my life.
But you know,
Also, man, I forgot. Also, No Face No Name. I'm in a collective, like a rap collective. No Face No Name.
see,
So shout out them. We're trying to drop like a No Face No Name Volume 1.
hey, everybody stick around. We got some great stuff coming up. You only hear these interviews right here on Bod's Mayhem Hour. Please get out and check out our podcast. Go to Facebook, check it out. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe and please give me those views, because sadly I can't get any festivals. Hey, if you want great interviews, get me in there, because all I see is party pics. That's all I fucking see. If you want somebody to cover your event that's going to be good and knows what the fuck they're doing and gives a shit about it, it's this guy right here. For 14 years, it's been this motherfucker right here. Please give my podcast a subscribe and a like out on YouTube. And guys, I wish you guys nothing but the best of luck, and continue to do what you guys are doing and keep bringing more shit to us all, please.
You're listening to Bod's Mayhem Hour.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.